Welcome back to Outsider Insider. In this episode, we're gonna speak about Green Party scrutiny. The Green Party tells other people how to live. Drive less, fly less, pay more. But their own leaders keep showing something different. That is the real story. One case is about Zack Polanski and the council tax. The other is newly elected Baggy Khan and his orange Lambo. Put them together and the message gets awkward very fast. They want rules for everybody else, then they expect a softer standard for themselves. First, we're gonna talk about the boat. Mr. Polanski lived on a narrow boat in East London for about 3 years. It was his main home. Council tax should normally apply. That is basic rule. For me, for you, for everybody pretty much. A tax lawyer said it looked like he should have paid. That is why this matters. The key point is simple. He was not some random private person. He was the Green Party leader. He also spoke like a man, very willing to judge other people. That makes the tax question harder to brush off. The timing makes it worse. This only became public after journalists pushed it out. Then the party said he may have failed to pay the correct amount. Just a minor mistake on a party leader. That is not a clean story. That is damage control after exposure. Now go to Bolton. New Green councillor Baggy Khan posts himself in a bright orange Lamborghini. That is not subtle. And yes, people noticed. Because his party spends its life lecturing ordinary drivers. This is where politics become absurd. The party talks about cutting car use and pushing people out of vehicles. So we want to ban your Ford Fiestas, Mondeos, but we're driving Lambos. Then one of its councillors, Mr. Baggy B, is smiling in a supercar. No one is saying he broke the law, because he probably didn't. The point is, the image fights the message. That matters because politics runs on a trust. If you demand sacrifice, people watch your own behavior first. That rule is old. It applies in Britain, it applies everywhere. And it applies hardest to parties that sell themselves as a morally different. The strongest pattern here is not the car or the boat, it is the double standard. Tax justice for everyone else, flexibility for the leadership, climate discipline for public, luxury visuals for the councillor. People do understand nuance. A rented car at a wedding is not a crisis. A bill mistake can happen, but when both stories land together, they create a larger picture. The picture is not competence, it is hypocrisy. And that is why this lands so hard. Green voters often do make real sacrifices. They cycle to work, use public transport, and pay attention to what they consume. They are not the joke. The joke is when leaders make those voters carry the brand while ignoring the standard. This is the same problem across British politics. Parties ask for belief before they earn it. Then they act surprised when people stop trusting them. You cannot preach fairness while sounding careless about your own rules. That does not survive contact with reality for long. So the simple lesson is this. If you want to tax people harder, be exact with your own taxes. If you want to attack cars, do not pose in a supercar. And if your whole brand is honesty, do not rely on the press to find the truth first. That road ends badly every time. People do not need perfection, they need consistency. That is what the Greens keep failing to provide here. And once the image breaks, the message breaks with it. This is your favorite outsider, and see you in the next one.